Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. In a video I did yesterday, I said that Keir Starmer was attempting to eradicate democracy by flooding the House of Lords with Labour lords. And lo, it came to pass. For yesterday he announced 25 Labour lords, the first of many. There's going to be between 40 and 50. And that, of course, at that point means he can do just about anything he likes because he is basically getting rid of the opposition. Labour have got such a massive majority in the House of Commons, they're going to get anything they like to go through there. And at the moment, it is only the Lords that's protecting us from the more weird or dangerous or onerous aspects of the things they're trying to get through. That is not good, says Starmer. And so he's going to flood the Lords, overwhelm the Lords with Labour kiss asses, lick spittles, his little arse kissers, in order then that he can push anything he likes through. We have, ladies and gentlemen, entered the era in Britain of a one-party state. There is no opposition. They can sit there and mouth the words, but it's pointless and meaningless because nothing will happen. He's already cancelling elections. He's bringing in digital ID. He wants facial recognition cameras everywhere. And I think soon there will be people on the streets going, paper's bitter, before eventually, of course, forcing us into our little 15-minute ghettos. We are walking into a communist dictatorship and nobody is stopping it. Nobody is saying this is bad. Well, I mean, I am and other YouTubers are. But out there in the real world, people are letting it happen. Well, let me tell you, when you're being forced marched into the death camps, you might think, oh, we should have done something sooner, if only someone had highlighted the problem. But that's where we are. Monolithic, undemocratic. And as I've called for many times, we need a second chamber that isn't full of political appointments. We need a second chamber of the people, not of the elite. And what are we going to do? Well, nothing. Because it's far too late. You voted Labour in, you Labour voters. You're going to be the ones that suffer. You're going to be the ones going, but wait, things were only ever going to get better under Labour. Why am I being marched into a death camp and being racially replaced by all the people that Starmer's bringing over? Well, you voted for it, you arseholes. It's not as though you weren't told. Everyone kept telling you, high tax, removal of rights. It's what Labour do. It's what socialists do. It's what communists do. And that, I'm afraid, is what we've got. In Keir Starmer, we have the UK wing of the Chinese Communist Party. I'm sure he won't be going into the death camp. He will be given a little palace somewhere to live out his miserable life until the end. That is, unless we have a revolution in this country. God forbid, eh? God forbid that we stand up for ourselves and overthrow the yoke of this dictatorship and shove all of his edicts up his well-pampered and well-used backside. When they take your freedoms, they do so at the tip of a sword. And it's the only way, I think, to get them back is also at the tip of a sword. He doesn't realise this, but I think the anger in this country is mounting, and it's not before time. But how many more are going to go? Every leader of the trade unions, every trade union leader is going to be made a lord. They're all going to be ennobled. They've not earned it. They don't want it. Well, we don't want it, but they're going to be forced on us, which means that every single bill that Starmer comes up with will be passed in the Commons, bounced in the Lords. There'll be no questioning. Back it comes. It's a law. And you will have to obey, or you'll get the knock at 9 o'clock or 9:30 on a Friday night and thrown in a cell like yours truly. How dare I stand up and question the establishment? How dare I question the regime? Well, the regime must fall now, I think. The king won't do it. We know that. He could have done it if he wanted to. He's letting it happen. The king is no longer, he's not my king. There's many rumours that the king's actually a Muslim. I'm pretty sure they're probably true now. I've got to that point. No wonder the Queen wanted to hang on so long. She knew. But there we go. It's all over, really, isn't it? Cancelled elections, removal of democracy. Who'd have thought Britain would fall so far, so fast? Thank you very much.